Motion pictures, bro. On the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bust shit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit.
Hey! One West! One West! One West! One West! One West!
Coming up on my divorce. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside where soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me. Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5 but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a God. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on my divorce.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominence. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper, but now I'm going off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, how to find the chopper. It's war heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweepers. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy.
to Hey, Shalom Israel. Marcial Rum of the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. I want to say Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Brakathum to the men, the brothers, and Shalom, Yahweh, Shemar, Lathun, Bashem, Yahushai to the sisters. Again, this is the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, started in 1969, you know what I'm saying? And we've been bringing out the truth about the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Breaking the chains of the Christian church that they've been putting on our people and all these horrible religions that have been plaguing our people. You know what I'm saying? And just destroying the minds of our people. But today's topic in class, of course, it's the Tuesday Brotherhood class, but the topic today is Amar'E Stoudemire hates black people. Amar'E Stoudemire hates black people. Let me see who we have on the line thus far. Who we got on the line?
We got Trooper Amatana.
Trooper Matazah. Hey, Shalom, y'all Bashem Shukta. Who else we have?
Also, we have Trooper Halakam.
Trooper Halakaman. All right. Hey, Shalom, y'all Bashem Shukta.
Shalom, Edawan, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shabbat Tah.
Good to hear your voice.
We have
Come, sir. Likewise.
Kyle.
Hey. All right. Jacksonville in the house. Sister Yakaya, you said?
Khan.
All right. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Lathun, Bashem, Yahushai. Sis.
Also, we have Sister Brandy from Morrow, Georgia, checking in.
All right. Sister Brandy as well from Morrow, Georgia, checking in. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Lathun, Bashem, Yahushai to you too, sis. And all the sisters and brothers out there, greetings. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shalom and peace. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna kick this off because I'm sure y'all have seen the news about, you know, what's happening over there in Israel, with Israel and Palestine. And to me and us in the ISUBK, it's a glorious thing because we know it's prophecy being fulfilled right now. You know what I'm saying? And I look at this, but of course, when it comes to the heathen and something going off with the heathen, something happened with the heathen on heathen crime, of course, you got to have some black people, you know, Hispanics or Native Indians come to the rescue of the heathen, right, playing Captain Save-A-Ho, or excuse me, Captain Save-A-Heathen. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing that firsthand with Amar'E Stoudemire. You know what I'm saying? And the cold part is, I'm gonna go in on this cat because the cold part is this cat was raised a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? He said it before. He was raised a Hebrew Israelite, knowing that he's the chosen people of the Lord. Right. But this dude is lukewarm. This dude is so lukewarm. I mean, I remember on Clubhouse he had came out and said that, you know, the Jews are black, you know, some to that effect. And then they came after him. The small hats came after him, you know, and started getting on him. Then he had to try to recant what he said, backpedal on what he said. And now he's going hard for them in the paint. Right. He's trying to make Massa happy. You know what I'm saying? And to the point where he said F, you know, he said F, basically black people, you know, for us not deciding if we were going to support Israel or not in this. For one, this is not our fight. Right. This is not our fight. And I don't understand, even if I was over there in Israel, I wouldn't be supporting them. You know what I'm saying? We're not the same people. They still have our people over there in being oppressed. Matter of fact, they're oppressing the Palestinians over there. Right? So they just oppressors. We get away from the mindset that they're not Esau. They're Esau as well. Or if they want to call themselves Amalek, whatever they want to call themselves, they are oppressors. Right. And they continue to oppress. You know what I'm saying? And one thing we need to do, again, this is the brotherhood class, so no better scripture to kick it off with Zephaniah 2:1. If you get that for me, Halakaman, I appreciate you.
Come, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that we need to realize that The oppressor does not have our best interests at heart. And they will use us, and they will put somebody above us who, they always want to push. I've said it before in classes, they always want to push celebrities to be above us. Always want to put a celebrity above us because they know celebrities are easy to purchase. Easy to purchase. Usually their main drive as a celebrity is money.
Right.
If you could throw enough money at a celebrity, they would do whatever song and dance you want them to do. Like Steve Harvey said, he'll get up there and be a monkey if he gets enough money. And that's what our celebrities do. And that's who we tend to follow. That's who they put above us. They got comedians. I mean, Dick Gregory was one of our so-called leaders, right? And Dick Gregory's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? And then they got what, Steve Harvey trying to give relationship advice. Who was the last one in the world to get some relationship advice?
That's right.
They got the ball players trying to tell you who to vote for. You know what I'm saying? It's madness. But if you look at these other nations, their leaders aren't entertainers for the most part. Now, I know some of you might say, well, in Ukraine, their leader is a comedian. He was a comedian. Well, he's looking like a comedian right now when he's getting his butt kicked by Russia. You know what I'm saying? So, but go ahead, read that for me. You've got it.
Common concert. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
Now, that's coming from, this is a black book because we don't want to say things twice. You know what I'm saying? Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Last time I looked, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the nations not desired. You got Amar'E Stoudemire going hard in the paint. Got him going hard in the paint. Pun intended on that. I guess no pun intended, I was going to say, because he's a ball player. At least he was going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? For this oppressor, right? For these Israelis, right? But where was he talking about? Well, for the Israeli, he's talking about they got babies in cages. I didn't hear him cry out when our Mexican brothers and sisters' babies were in cages.
Right.
I didn't hear him say a damn thing about that. You know what I'm saying? If he did, he didn't push it like he's pushing this.
Right.
He didn't say F the Israelis because they're not supporting the Mexican babies that are in cages.
Right.
But he want to say F black people or Black Lives Matter because we're not supporting the Israelis or supporting their women being, whatever's happening to them and them men, whatever's happening to them. He want to go hard for them. So we know who his master is. That's his master. You are not to follow these stars or these athletes, these, entertainers. We shouldn't follow them because they lead us wrong every time. We want to follow any type of entertainer, and all these entertainers have in mind is themselves. They're selfish. You know what I'm saying? Again, Amar'E Stoudemire has never did anything that will help blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for the bigger part. He's always there to help himself. Help himself. You know what I'm saying? He got an affinity for this oppressor, boy. I mean, it's crazy how you go from being a Hebrew Israelite, knowing the truth and seeing all the truth in the Bible, to going and becoming, a small hat. You know what I'm saying? He's what, Orthodox, right? He wearing the big black hats like Abraham Lincoln. I'm just waiting on him to get some curl extensions and tape them to the side of his head and had him hanging down. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop that for me, because this is nothing new with Israel. This is nothing new with Israel and supporting the oppressor. Go ahead and give me 1 Maccabees 1 and 10, Bubba Shah. 1 Maccabees 1 and 10.
Common concert. 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been.
So hold up right there. So this is talking about from Alexander the Greek, right? He ruled 12 years, right? And well, you could call him Alexander the Freak because he was a nasty somebody. He ruled 12 years. And prior to his death, he split up his kingdom. And he gave it to some of the people up under him. And so when splitting up his kingdom, he those that ruled after him gave it to their kids as well. So keep reading.
Column 1 concert, who had been in hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
All right, so he ruled in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. Go ahead.
Verse 11. In those days when they're out of Israel, wicked men who
in those days where they're out of Israel, wicked men, unlawful men who did not follow the law of our power, wicked men. Go ahead.
Who persuaded many, saying,
now, when you have the ability to persuade people, it means that you're in a position of status for the most part, because you can't persuade anybody if nobody's looking up to you. For example, Martin Luther King was in had a status where he could persuade people. They lifted him up and were allowing him to be looked upon as somebody that can, that we will look up to and try to follow. That's what they do with our celebrities. Again, they put them up in this position. They'd be the wickedest of wicked. Speaking of, look, Kevin Gates, is that his name? Who's the cat that no, not Kevin. Who's the one that just spit in the girl's mouth? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
You right.
Kevin Gates?
Concert.
All right. The wicked. They put him up there and have him do all types of nasty stuff, and we follow this. We think this is wonderful. You can hear the cheers of when that happened. So I get for the sidebar. But keep reading.
Column concert. Verse 11. In those days when they're out of Israel, wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Stop right there. So those wicked men went around persuading other Israelites. You had wicked Israelites going around persuading other Israelites saying, hey, let's go make a covenant with the heathen. Let's make a covenant with the heathen. When the Lord tells you to make no covenants with the heathen in Deuteronomy 7, you're not to make no covenants with this heathen. You're not supposed to do that. For one, they can't be trusted.
Right.
Ask our Gadite brothers and sisters how many covenants they broke, how many treaties they broke with them.
Right.
Keep reading.
Khan. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Dang. So it sounds like when we came out of Egypt, we wanted to go back in Egypt because we were having our sorrows. We were having, you know what that is? What we consider that today? Stockholm syndrome. When you're captured, so like, let's get that definition.
Sir.
You got it? If you don't have it, I have it. So Stockholm syndrome, you got it?
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Stockholm syndrome describes the physiological condition of a victim who identifies with and empathizes with their captor or abuser and their goals. So that's how we're rolling right now. Stockholm syndrome. Amar'E Stoudemire has Stockholm syndrome. He's rolling with the captor, the oppressor, who has pushed their identity onto him and he was ever so accepting of it, even though he at one point in time knew who he was. But now he'd rather be with them. So he walk around in Israel amongst all them thinking he fitting in just fine, and they're not looking at him different. For one, you 7 foot damn tall. Walking around all these small hats, and you black as this scroll right here. They gonna look at you different. They might not say something to your face, but they definitely saying something. And I imagine some of them have said something to his face too, because you look at them little bastards over there, and they are known to be spitting on the Christians, right? I don't know if y'all seen the videos that took place not too long ago where they just abusing the Christians over there, spitting on them. You know, you can see them in restaurants and stuff, spitting in people's faces. It's the vile beast over there. It's a vile beast over there, and America wants to paint them to be so wonderful and such a great people when they are wicked ass people. That's a wicked people. And then we got wicked Negroes who want to follow them and push their agenda and help them. I'm sick of our people marching and supporting other nations when we don't get the support back.
Right.
So why should we support them? Keep reading, Baba Shah.
Khan, verse 12. So this device pleased them well.
Keep going.
Verse 13. Then certain of the people were so for it herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Damn. So there are some of our people who are just so gung-ho and Slocky, give me 1 second. Pull something up right quick. Let me pull it up. Bear with me 1 moment. Got that. Slocky for the pause here. Thank you for your patience. All right. All right. Slocky, keep reading.
Khan, sir. Verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem.
So they built, look, our people were so gung-ho to be like the heathen. The king gave us the okay to be just like them. That's what they wanted this whole time. They gave us the okay to be just like them. We had our leaders who were so gung-ho to be like the heathen and make us all like the heathen to assimilate, you know what I'm saying, and turn our back on our power, that we went after them in so many ways. We built up different things like the heathen, such as the gymnasium. And I believe gymnasium is Greek for naked. You know what I'm saying? So we built up a gymnasium. And you know what the Greeks used to do in a gymnasium? They used to have little boy love in the gymnasium. That's what they used to do. And the women, the Greek women, said, hey, why are they the only ones that get to have that fun? So they went and exercised and joined each other on the island of Lesbos. You know what I'm saying? So we went after the heathen in these ways. We went way off, trying to be like them. And that's thanks to the leaders of the time, the ones we looked up to at the time. Keep reading.
Khan, sir. According to the customs of the heathen.
According to the custom of the heathen. Next verse, Baba Shah.
Khan, sir. Verse 15. And made themselves uncircumcised.
Made themselves uncircumcised. Meaning that you're no longer holy. You're no longer of the Lord. You made yourself uncircumcised. Not physically, where the foreskin just came back to the penis, the rod. They made themselves uncircumcised. Keep going.
Khan. And forsook the holy covenant. and joined themselves to the heathen,
And joined themselves to the heathen. And did what?
and were sold to do mischief.
And were sold to do mischief. Just being as nasty as we want to be. We went from being a holy people, a set apart people, a separate people, a special people unto the Lord, to being nothing.
Yeah.
To being nothing. All because we want to join the heathen. Oh, wait. You know what they say? You think the grass is greener on the other side.
Right.
But boy, did we learn. Did we learn it's not. Now they over there having a war in our land. Fighting each other over for power in our land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While we sit here contemplating supporting these heathens, one side or the other. Well, my word is to Israel right now, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, don't support either side. Don't support either side. There's no reason for you to support either side because they damn sure have not supported us. All the times we've been shot in the back, all the times we've been hung over here in America, still getting hung, still getting shot in the back, getting drugged from vehicles, getting drowned in pools, getting rolled up in exercise mats. We don't need to support them. They haven't supported us. Let's take care of us first. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, go ahead and drop that for me. Let's get Jeremiah 10:1. Jeremiah 10:1. The water. Yeah, this is a glorious moment. I mean, we're seeing biblical prophecy right now. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you, Israel, just hold tight to this truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop your sword.
Right.
Don't give in. Because you can best believe Satan's gonna start coming harder and harder and harder at us. We're going to be tried even more than we have in the future. You know what I'm saying? In the present. We're going to be tried. You got that for me?
Khan, sir. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
All right, check this out. The Lord is telling the Israelites, the house of Israel, all Israel, 12 tribes, hear these words I speak unto you. Keep going.
Khan, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
You hear that? We just went from Maccabees, where our leaders were telling us to learn the way of the heathen and be just like the heathen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be just like the heathen. And here the Lord is telling us, what? Read it again.
Khan. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Continue.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Uh-huh.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Damn right. Be not dismayed at the signs of the heavens. You know, for one, the main thing about this is do not be like the heathen. Don't be dismayed at the signs of the heavens. You know, the heathens are talking about astrology, or numerology, or all types of stuff like that, where they're dismayed at just wow and all in awe of the signs of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if somebody said something, somebody on a conference call. All right, go ahead. No sweat. Mute your phone for me, Baba Shah. But yeah, Salakia, don't be dismayed at the signs of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Don't learn the way of the heathen. Don't learn the way of the heathen. There's no reason to want to be like the heathen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're loved by the only power, the Most High God that created the heavens and the earth. Why would you want to be like anybody else who he doesn't love? He has a favorite flower, and we'll get into all that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely know he has a favorite people being here in the school, but we're going to get into it for those that don't know. You know, drop that for me. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2:1, Baba Kashaf.
Khan, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Again, Amar'E Stoudemire, that brother boy, he's super. I can't even say he's confused because he knows. He knows. He hates black people, and he must hate black people by the way he's acting. Talking about F you. F you. And had the nerve to put it on social media so it could be out there. And I mean, even if you were upset about black people not supporting Israel, you know what I'm saying? He don't even give them a chance to support whoever we want to support, you know? But even if it just incenses me that this brother would just throw us out there like that, you know, and put us out there. And he thinks this is going to make them Israeli people look at him in high regard. When they going to look at him like, we know you ain't nothing.
Right.
You ain't nothing. You sell out your own people at the drop of a hat. And I bet he didn't get any money for saying that. They got them a well-trained fool dog.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that for me.
Common concert. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind.
Hold up right there. Now this is a warning that, look, don't be shaken in mind. Don't sit there and be like, man, this is taking too long. I don't know if I can hold in there. I might want to join the heathen. I might just, drop my sword and go to Christianity. That's why you got brotherhood in this school and sisterhood in this school. That's why we got counsel. If you're feeling some type of way, get counsel. The generals offer counsel. Get counsel. And they answer their phone. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shaken in the mind, meaning don't be weak. Don't be a weak ass. Keep going.
Common con. Or be troubled, neither by spirit nor by word.
Don't be troubled neither by spirit, you know what I'm saying, or by word. If somebody's going to give you something like Amar'E Stoudemire trying to trouble us by word, don't be shaken. Don't be weak. Don't be Amar'E Stoudemire. Keep going.
Common con. Nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand.
The day of Yahushua Mashiach returning is at hand. All this is prophecy. Everything you see happening, if you notice, about every week something new is jumping off. Something new is jumping off. It's like from everything from the weather or incidents where earthquakes, you got all types of fires, and it's like every week you hear something huge on the news. The high temperatures during the summer, the floods up in upstate, the East Coast. It's ridiculous. It's like every time you hear on the news, it says it's unprecedented. And so this is setting the table for Yahushua Mashiach to come back and get us out of this hell. So don't be weak. Don't be soft in the head. You know what I'm saying? Just be strong and hold on in there. Keep reading.
Common concert. Neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. Verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Stop right there. Amar'E Stoudemire is trying to deceive us.
Right.
Amar'E Stoudemire is trying to deceive us. He's trying to knock you off your square.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to pressure you into action in supporting a nation that will never support you. I don't care what you do. You can send all the money in the world over to that country, and it will never support you. You got Israelites over there that made a pilgrimage over to Dimona, Israel, right? And they still don't have the rights that everybody else has. But you'll have some talking about, yeah, we have those rights. We have those rights. And we know it's not true. Because if these heathens, these small hats are oppressing what's the other group? Palestinians.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're not going to oppress the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? We the lowest on the totem pole when dealing with these heathen nations. You think they're going to show us some love? You know what I'm saying? We'll get over there and fight their wars. I was listening to some cats today talking about, yeah, I'm for Israel. I'm pro-Israel. Like, why? And they live in Israel. That's why they pro-Israel. But they know they're Israelites, but they still pro the heathen over their nation. That makes no sense to me. That's the same thing as being a Republican or Democrat here and you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Makes no sense because neither one of those parties are going to do anything to help you out. Bubba Shah, continue.
Come on, sir. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
That day shall not come except there come a falling away first. The day of Yahushua Mashiach returning shall not come except there come a falling away first. We need to separate from these nations. We need to separate mentally, spiritually, physically. We need to separate from them. We need to find love with one another. You know what I'm saying? Or that time of our salvation will not come. Keep going.
Come. And that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. Who is the man of sin? The oppressor.
Come.
And he's being revealed. His skirt is being pulled up right now. He's being revealed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's being exposed. Keep reading.
Come. The son of perdition.
Next verse.
Come. Verse 4. Who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Dang. Now we know the oppressor opposes and exalts himself above the Most High. That's what they try to do, right? You got a question?
That's why you got a comment from Stacks Progress. He said he can't hear anything on the conference call. All of the phones still on.
All right, the water. Let's see. Salakia. Hopefully they can hear me now. All right. All right, the water. Salakia. All right. Salakia, read that again from the top.
Come, sir. Verse 4. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Who opposes and exalteth him. Salakia. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
This oppressor that we're under opposes and exalts himself above all. He exalts himself over the Most High. How does he do that, you may ask, right? Does anybody got an answer to that?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
By if I may, by allowing certain laws to be, like the LB, the alphabet.
Oh yeah.
When the Bible speaks directly against it.
That's definitely a way. Another way is giving us this blonde-haired, blue-eyed dog that they want to say is Christ. That's putting themselves, knowing that in the scripture, it shows you that Christ is a black man.
Right.
But they give us a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dog, which is exalting themselves up. Like, yeah, where what you should be worshiping.
Khan.
You know what I'm saying? So keep reading.
Khan, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so
Mm-hmm.
that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God,
Mm-hmm.
showing himself that he is God.
Dang. And that's what they do. They want you to think that God looks like them. And when you think God looks like them, when all you see growing up in the church is that blue-eyed, stringy-haired devil dog, you know what I'm saying? You see that in the church, you look down upon yourself. Because, I mean, how much more in hell could you be? It's like you in hell here on earth, right? Serving this oppressor. And then when you die, the church teach you you're going to go to heaven and be next to that same oppressor, but they're going to be much more powerful. That's how they exalt themselves. You know what I'm saying? And again, just, going against everything the Most High has laid out. You look at them. They're like a plague on this earth. They're destroying the ozone layer. They're destroying the trees, the forests, the animals. You know what I'm saying? Sucking everything up out the earth and bringing decay amongst the earth. Even the people. The animals hate them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Go ahead, drop that, Bubba Shah. And we're going to tell you who Amar'E Stoudemire is really worshiping. Give me Revelation 2:8. Revelation 2:8, Bubba Shah.
Khan, sir. The book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 8. And unto the angel of the church in Smyrna, write, these things saith the first and the last, which was dead and is alive.
And then I'm Salakia. And to the angel of the church in Smyrna, write. So this is Yahushua. This is in red. He's saying to the angel of the church in Smyrna, this is what you must write. Keep going.
Khan, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Hold up right there. How can you be impoverished but rich? Go ahead. Who's this?
Young man, Desmond.
Hey, young man Desmond, what's happening, brother?
Everything to y'all, man.
All right, good to hear.
Was you asking a question?
No, a question. Go ahead.
It's like when we poll, but you really rich, like when you out here living in this world, like selling drugs, doing crack, doing all kinds of unnecessary evil things, but you don't even know you're a child of God, you're a prince. It's really rich. It's all it knew.
Damn right. Damn right. Yeah, get that brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? He was saying you don't even know that the part about you being rich is that you don't know that you're a child of the Most High God, that you are the chosen. You know what I'm saying? That's the rich right there. You're the chosen. You know what I'm saying? But we don't understand that because we've been force-fed a Caucasian deity that is supposed to save us from themselves, which if you step back and think about it, we're supposed to be saved from our enemies by our enemy. That makes no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Bubba Shah, read that from the top again.
Khan, sir. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Right. And I look, when it says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, the Lord knows that we going through it. And this right here is basically an uplifting. Like, look, I know what you're going through. I know. I see what you're going through. But hang in there because you rich. You rich. You just hang in there. You know what I'm saying? And he also knows the blasphemy, which is the wicked lie of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. That's who they are. That's who Amar'E Stoudemire is pushing for us to join hand in hand with, as if we haven't got beat upside the head enough when joining hand in hand with the oppressor. Anytime we join with the oppressor, we get destroyed.
Right.
Even the Black Panthers had to learn that the hard way. The Black Panthers joined with an oppressor group, right? Which the Black Panthers, as we know, are no longer. You know, they might have little spots jumping up here and there, but they felt they had to join themselves with the oppressor. Marcus Garvey, you know, felt like he had to put the green on that red, black, and green flag to represent Ireland, another oppressor, you know. So we always trying to join ourselves to the oppressor. And like I said, like the scripture said, there's nothing new under the sun. We already read it in the book of Maccabees. The Lord had warned us in Deuteronomy 7:1 not to join the oppressor, not to join any of these other nations. You know what I'm saying? But we don't heed the warning. Let me see where we are. Bear with me one moment. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer.
Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Don't fear any of these things that you're going to have to go through and endure. Keep going.
Khan, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
And we still don't understand that. When we hear the devil shall cast some of us into prison, you know, a lot of our Christian mind thinks that, oh, Satan's going to put us in prison. No, right. The devil is steadily putting us in prison. The devil is the oppressor. That's right. Devil means deceiver. Keep going.
Khan, that ye may be tried.
And look at what happens when you go to court. You get tried, right? Keep going.
Khan, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
Be faithful unto death. Stay in his truth unto death. You're going to go through it. Get the counsel. Don't be an Amar'E Stoudemire. Don't be a Nick Cannon. There's so many others. Look, hey, what was that? What's the term? Well, go ahead and finish this out, and then I'm gonna go back to Kanye.
Khan, sir. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Dang. Be thou faithful unto death, and we'll get a crown of life from Yahweh Shai. Keep reading.
Khan. Verse 11. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death.
He that overcometh, he who keeps his sword and does not drop his sword shall not be hurt in the second death. That nuclear fire, we shall not be hurt in the second death. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing. You know, I'll be praying that the Lord doesn't take this truth away from me, because I wouldn't know where I would be without the truth. You know what I'm saying? But switching gears, Kanye West. Kanye West, boy, that dude is something else. Y'all, what's the new phrase he coined and had copywritten? I say new phrase. Is a you? What was it? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Khan, sir.
What was that new phrase he had coined?
So Salaki out of wine.
Go ahead.
You know, I guess if we can't call ourselves, the Jews, I guess, we call ourselves the Jews. He said, according to him.
Hey, Kanye. Keep going.
No, that was it, sir. I yield.
Hey, yeah, that's heavy though. Kanye West went on and trademarked the term "use."
Use.
You know, he said he's going to say it regardless. He said you're not going to get on him anymore about that. He's going to find a way. And a lot of people sleep on this cat, you know, and think because some of the antics he does that he's not intelligent. But this brother's intelligent. This brother, he does do some questionable things, but the brother's intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And so he's figuring out a way to make things happen. I bet he's going to get paid big money off that too, because he trademarked that. He trademarked that. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead. Hold tight, Azariala. Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that, you know, that on his merchandise, his shoes, his clothes, you know.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw his clothes and merchandise as well with that use on there. It's going to be a big seller too. You know. Go ahead, Azariala. Hey, Yanaba, Shalom Yavashukta.
Officer Isaiah checking in. If I could, like real quick, heavy points dropping in. You know what I mean? Heavy points being brought out. Right? Like, you know, the knowledge ain't the same as wisdom. You know, we seen it right now, I think, for the UPK. Because, you know, Kanye, you know, everybody says he's a genius. He got knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
He got information. You know what I mean? But he don't got no wisdom.
Right.
But he got a whole bunch of energy. Right? He got the zeal, but it's not for the Lord. He's out here doing dumb stuff. Just a few days ago, Adawan, right? He just fell into a second honey trap. You know, he just was with, right? You know, he was with this, you know, Kardashian for you know, so long. You know, he ain't learned his lesson. Now he left this one. He went, now he just married another Edomite.
Yeah.
Right? You know, his name was Sensori or whatever it is. And they have some crazy ceremony and you know what I mean? In another 4 or 5 years or whatever it is, he's gonna be, you know what I mean, divorced. You know, she's gonna take his kids. You know what I'm saying? He might, you know, be even in a worse situation. You know what I'm saying? Because the oppressor is the devil. The Bible speaks of. So
that's right. That's right. Damn right. Give me a hand. Yeah, that's heavy. So I mean, yeah, Kanye West, boy. Yeah. So again, that goes back to the whole point of not looking up to these celebrities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kanye West claims to know who he is. He even said the Jews are black. But he goes on and gets him a Caucasoid again. As if he didn't learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a lust thing. And I went over that a couple weeks ago in class. That's lust. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep going after these oppressors. But go ahead and drop that. Let's get Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. Babu Shah. Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead. Because hold tight real quick, Salakia. Because what happens in a lot of cases is that we join these other nations, right? We join these other nations and we think, okay, by me joining these other nations and helping these other nations and rallying behind these other nations' battle cry, that we're going to get assistance from them when we need it. But we've been needing assistance for hundreds of years, and these other nations have not helped us at all.
Right.
They have not stepped or said anything to help us. And if there is, it's just a small amount. You know what I'm saying? It's a small amount saying anything. But go ahead and read that for me.
Come on. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove
if you
him
would get
first.
a friend, if you get a friend, you know what I'm saying? We all know we need to try a friend before you can say it's your friend. My old man used to tell me when I was a kid, when I was a young kid, he was like, how was school? Oh, school was fine. I got a new friend. You got a new friend? How you know that's your friend? Yeah. You can't just call everybody your friend that you meet. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Prove him first. Just like I said, you have to prove him first. Prove him first. Keep going.
Come. And be not hasty to credit him.
You got to prove this new friend first. You got to see if this so-called friend is ride or die. Right? That's a term from back in the day, ride or die, right?
Right.
Well, who was that? I need a ride or die chick. But you got to prove that person first before you can see if they're a friend. Don't be so quick to give them credit of being a friend and be like, oh yeah, they're down. When you only known them 2 minutes and they ain't never been through any fire with you. Keep going.
Right. Verse 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Right there. For some man is a friend for his own occasion. That's what Amar'E Stoudemire is going to realize here in a minute. That as soon as he steps out of line, now he's already been burnt by these heathens. When he said what he said on Clubhouse about who the true Israelites are and who the Jews are of the Bible, he stepped out of line. He thought they were his friend, but as soon as he stepped out of line, he realized, oh, yeah, it's only for an occasion. I can only do so much before I realize that these people are my friend, because your friend is not just going to kick you to the curb after one slip up. And I'm not saying that Amar'E Stoudemire slipped up by what he said on as far as being a Jew, being the true Jews, that the Jews are black. I'm not saying he slipped up at all, because that's the truth. But a friend will not just kick you to the curb if you slip up. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Like we have been saying this whole class, that you go ahead and support them, but when it comes to you, they won't be there to support you. But Amar'E Stoudemire does not understand this, even though he has seen it firsthand. And this is just times we've seen out in the public that we were privy to see. No telling how many times he got burnt while he was over there playing basketball, because he used to play basketball for them. You know what I'm saying? He went over there to play basketball, lost his damn mind. Wearing that big old Abraham Lincoln hat, looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? 8 foot tall, hat 6 feet tall on top of his head, looking like the black cat in the hat. But he want to join hands with them. Now, it's bad enough he wants to join hands with them, but then he want to drag us in the mix too, and then say F us for not wanting to join hands with this oppressor and take their side. Don't even give us an option to side to take again, but take their side. We have to take their side or F you. Well, Amar'E Stoudemire, you ain't been nothing for a long time, brother. You haven't been nothing for a long time. I mean, hell, I don't remember last time you was in the NBA. Well, I know you played for the New York Knicks then, but in the beginning of your career, you played for the Suns. But you have not been anything for a long time. You are outdated news. And for you to say something like that to your only people, we're your people, they're not your people.
Right.
But that's the ones we want to follow and listen to. Salakia, go ahead and let's see. Drop that. Let me see. Yeah, he want to listen to the people that's going to be the end of the world. Go ahead and drop that. Give me 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, Baba Shah. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9.
Come, sir.
All right, the water. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me today. Thanks for everybody that's attending today or later on or whatever. Just what we do.
Right.
As a priest and prophet of the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana, it's my duty to come out here and tell the people the truth. Tell our people the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. I don't care if they get mad. I like the controversy. I like ruffling feathers. One of my favorite shirts to wear, and I wear it on every time I'm traveling, especially if I'm getting on a plane or being at the airport where I know a whole bunch of people gonna see me, Is Christianity is white supremacy.
Con.
I love that one. You should see the jaws drop on that one. But go ahead, you got that for me?
Con, sir. Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the
Salakia. For Esau. Who is Esau? We all know who Esau is in this school. Esau is the so-called the oppressor, the Caucasian. For Esau is the end of the world, and who and what?
Con. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So this world, this society, this age in society, that's what world is, right? Ethnos in the Greek, age of society or society. So Esau is the end of this world. So this world's going to end. And Jacob is going to be the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Israelites. And we're going to be the beginning of the world that followeth. A righteous world, a righteous rulership under the Most High, Yahweh Shai, Christ. It's going to be righteous. You're not going to see all this nastiness. I mean, they're in our homeland right now in Israel. And they were talking about they were having, all this stuff happen while they were having a nice festival, a family gathering, had this big old party, jumping off, and everybody was about love and peace. If y'all don't look at the news, Israel is disgusting.
Con.
Them heathens are over there nasty as hell.
Con.
They're having the Rainbow Alphabet Coalition parties all the time.
Right.
Parades and everything. It's all nasty over there. The scripture says there will be peace in the land once the true, people of the land return. If they were the true people of the land, there would have been peace in that land. There is no peace in that land.
That's right.
There is no peace. So, like, you got something? You had something for me?
La, sir.
All right, solid. But again, read that again for me.
Con. Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Damn. So we have something to look forward to. Again, we just gotta hang in there. Hang in there. I'm really looking forward to. It seems like every week something new on the news. Something new is happening. Something crazy is happening. This event here, man, it's popcorn worthy. It is popcorn worthy. So let's see here. Go ahead and drop that. Let's go and get Deuteronomy 28:68. We all know this scripture as well. But just in case Amar'E Stoudemire is listening and he don't know who his enemy is, we're going to show you who the enemy is. And another side note, let's see if I can find it right quick on my phone. It was, and I made sure to screenshot this one day because I knew that Google would get rid of it. Let me see if I can find it here. Bear with me one moment. Screenshots. And let's see.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
If I may, in the headlines, they've been calling it a festival, right? But what it really was a rave party. And if you know anything about rave parties, it'd be a lot of promiscuous, if I'm saying that right, promiscuous activities.
Yeah, promiscuity.
A lot of pill popping.
Oh yeah.
A lot of cocaine sniffing.
Oh yeah. They do all that there.
Con. And the Most High, rained on their parade.
Sure did.
You know,
Sure did.
so you know
Rain
these
and still raining on it.
Khan. So these people is not wholly like the media portrays them to be.
Right. And the Most High said, you want a parade with a rainbow, right? Let me go ahead and give you the rain. You know what I'm
Khan.
saying? And you know what's heavy? That's a solid point too. That's the truth. At one point in time, I had looked up, I Googled it. Who are the descendants of Esau? Now, if you Google it now, I believe it has changed. So if you Google, go ahead and Google that for me now, if you will. Who are the descendants of Esau? And I'm gonna tell you the screen capture I have, and I only did this not too long ago. Actually, it wasn't too long ago I did this. This was maybe a month or two ago, if that. But I made sure to screen capture it because I knew they would change this and take it down. You got it for me?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead and read that.
Okay. Khan, sir. And it reads, according to Wikipedia, the Tanakh describes the Edomites as the descendants of Esau.
And that's where they stop. And you typed in the Google search, who are the descendants of Esau, right?
Khan, sir.
All right, check this out. Now that's today. This was a month or two ago. I typed it in. Who are the descendants of Esau in Google? And this is from Wikipedia as well. It says there is a Jewish tradition stemming from the Talmud that the descendants of Esau would eventually become the Romans and to a larger extent, all Europeans. Now they no longer have that up. They know their kingdom's coming to an end. They're doing whatever they can to hide the fact that that wicked man of perdition is being revealed.
Khan.
They're being revealed right now as we speak. Again, the Lord has pulled their skirt up and showed their shame.
Right.
And the Lord is fighting for us right now. We need to fight for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So I've been meaning to bring that out for a while, and I just thought about it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's right here.
Yes, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
I don't count the water. I don't want real every points coming out. Like always. Like it's a popular. Those famous songs said it's raining men, right? Those songs said it's raining men. Hallelujah, right? But on that day, it was literally raining. It was raining Hamas. You know what I'm saying? They have hand gliders and parachutes, all types of stuff, scuba gear. It was coming out looking like Frogman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Looking like what they say OJ was, the flip, like a Flemish frog suit. They got him on everywhere. They even dropped in out of wine on the rave, right? So they was so damn high, they thought it was like a joke. You know what I'm saying? But they came in from the sky and just took the whole rave. And if I could, out of wine, right? And the rave is what, right? That's the modern day, like, a way, like, the feast with Saturnalia, like these have orgies.
Oh yeah.
That's where ecstasy became popular. That's where so many, oppressor women was doing this. You know what I mean? Just getting passed around in the club.
Oh yeah.
They call it the drug, the Molly. Right? It's called Molly for a reason because Molly, you take it. Oh my goodness, everybody's gonna know that night.
Right.
The next morning, you know what I mean? She goes to the kibbutz, right? Or the shemi, right? They go to to the church and synagogue and all that. It's like nothing happened. They don't remember. Last night it was the devil's daughter, but in the morning, she is the chosen princess of Israel. You know what I mean? These devils are oppressors. These oppressors are the devil. The Bible speaks of.
That's right. That's right. And check this out. In a comparison to that is how our people act in the Christian church. Saturday night, we at the Shake Club. We doing all types of nastiness. Pimping, whoring, being just you know, on all types of drugs, whatever we can get, trying to be like the oppressor, and then going to church the next day and thinking everything is good. You know what I'm saying? That's that craziness that makes no sense. And we just keep doing the same thing. But yeah, that oppressor is getting theirs right now. It's getting theirs. I mean, man, I heard that they were finding babies decapitated. They were decapitating babies. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get a little further into it. Time allow. Yeah, we have time. Get into it where we're gonna see some scriptures that line up with that. So Salaki, go ahead and give me that Deuteronomy 28:68.
Come with sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now we're in Egypt right now. We're in spirit. Egypt is bondage, okay? That's what Egypt is, because Egypt in the day was a Mizraim, but it's bondage. All right, that's what Egypt is. Living in America, America is spiritually Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, and Babylon. Okay, now, America is a conglomerate of all that, just a big pile of crap. Keep reading.
Come, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Now, this is a scripture that helped bring me into the truth. I saw this, and I was like, whoa.
Right.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto you. Meaning you're going to go into bondage again by ships. And we are the only ones that went into bondage by slave ship through the transatlantic slave trade, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Yeah. And again by ships, the way I have spake unto thee, like I told you. Keep going.
Come. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Now we shouldn't see our homeland no more again. Keep going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and for bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And there, in this strange land, we should be sold unto our enemies as bondmen and bondwomen, bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, no man shall redeem us. Martin Luther King didn't redeem us. The Reverend Al Sharpton, I don't know if y'all seen him lately. He looked like a Pez dispenser. You know them Pez candies? The big head, the little body? Look like his name should be Debo Lottie. He hasn't saved us. Jesse Jackson didn't save us. The Black Panthers didn't save us. The Nation of Islam didn't save us. Malcolm X didn't save us. Mr. Farrakhan didn't save us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But under the tutelage and guidance and leadership of Commanding General Yohana, under Most High in Christ, we're going to get up out of this captivity. You know what I'm saying? So Amar'E Stoudemire needs to go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Amalek got him so caught up, hooked up in the mouth, that he just all off for them. And again, I don't think he's getting any compensation from this. I think he's still trying to get in their good graces from what he said on Clubhouse and then started backpedaling. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop that, Bubba Shah. Give me let's see here. Let's see. I don't know if I got enough time for that. Bear with me one moment. Let's go back to 2nd Esdras 3 and 31. 2nd Esdras 3 and 31.
Come.
Anybody? All right, go ahead.
2nd Esdras, chapter 3 and verse 31. I do not remember how this way may be left.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how this way may be left. You know, when you go left, you're going off. Go ahead.
Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion?
Are these heathens better than the Most High's people? That's what we need to ask Amar'E Stoudemire. So you telling us these heathens are better than the Most High's people? Because you damn sure haven't said anything to protect us. You damn sure have not charged them when they have not supported us in what has been happening to us in our oppression. I'm sure he hasn't said nothing about the brothers over there in the same land of Israel and Damona when they have been treated poorly. He has not charged them people. He has not charged them people the same way he is charging blacks right now here in America. Go ahead, Azariella.
Common concept of water, real heavy points out of water, if I may, right? Because it's, you know, like Officer I advised her earlier, right? You know, like, you know what I mean? He was born a Jew, right? But he, through the deception of the devil, he converted to Judaism. So it's like, it don't make no sense.
Right.
It's like the brat, right? And the brat who was born a princess, you know what I mean, of Zion, but she grew up and through the deception, she converted into a cockroach.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going, you know what I mean? And he's so right out of like what's going on in you know, fake Israel right now. That you know what I'm saying? They kill their children. They're doing all types of crazy stuff. And you know, it was recently brought out that there was a Edomite woman. She defecated on her pants, and it was just crazy stuff. And they even assaulting females in front of their families.
Oh yeah.
Right? This is crazy hatred. And if I could, right, and what the oppressors did, Israelis, they took out an entire family, right, generation, from 3 generations, right, 14 people.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? From the grandma all the way down to the newborn baby, all in one building, right? So they don't, I mean, they you know what I mean? So the Lord's drawing them to the table, and they're going to drink from that cup, sir. So
that's it. Down to the valley, right? The valley of decision. The Lord is dragging them down there.
That's right.
Heavy point. Keep reading, Baba Shah.
Common Khan, sir. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion? Verse 32. Or is there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel?
Now that's the question. Are there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel? You know, this is a plea to the Most High. Or is there any other people that know you besides Israel? Keep going.
Come on. Or what generation has so believed thy covenants as Jacob?
These people over in Israel, the imposters, do not believe in the covenants. You know what I'm saying? They're over there giving moyums, moils, when they circumcise the baby and they bite the skin off with their mouth, giving babies all types of STDs. You know what I'm saying? That is not of the Lord. That is nowhere in the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not keeping the Lord's covenants, or they wouldn't be having these old funky parties and parades over there in the land.
Right.
So the Lord is showing them. First, he showed them with skin cancer, burning them up over there. Now he's showing them with missiles, burning them up over there. Keep going.
Come. Verse 33. And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor has no fruit.
So us here, we're pleading with the Most High, and our reward appeareth not. We're the Lord's chosen people. Our reward appeareth not. We're not getting our reward. That's what we're saying. And our labor hath no fruit. All keeping, following the Lord, we have no fruit. Nothing's coming of it. Keep going.
Come, sir. For I have gone here and there through the heathen.
Now, he's saying he has gone here and there through the heathen. Now, he's looking at the heathen and seeing what's going on with the heathen. Keep going.
And I see that they flow in wealth.
And the heathen is making all the money. You look over there in Israel, they are getting money from America to the tune of billions a year.
Concert.
And they get on us about food stamps. They get on us about WIC, Section 8. You know what I'm saying? But they're giving them billions a year. They got businesses over there. They wealthy over there. I mean, even let's forget about the ones that are over here who are running everything. But we look at these nasty heathens, and he's looking at the abundance they have. Keep going.
And think not upon thy commandments.
And they don't even think about the Most High's commandments. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 34. Weigh thou, therefore, our wickedness in the balance. And there's also.
Like you read that again from the top.
Come, sir. Weigh thou, therefore, our wickedness now in the balance.
So weigh our wickedness now in the balance. So you know the balance is a scale, right? Weigh our wickedness in the balance. Go ahead. Like weigh ours against theirs. Go ahead.
Come. And there's also that dwell in the world.
So weigh your people's wickedness against those heathens' wickedness. Keep going.
Come. And so shall thy name nowhere be found, but in Israel.
And you'll see, Most High God, that your name is only going to be found in Israel. The truth is only going to be found in Israel. Keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 35. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth has not sinned in thy sight?
So when haven't they that dwell on earth, these heathen nations, not sinned in his sight, in the Most High sight? Keep going.
Come. Or what people has so kept thy commandments?
Keep going.
Thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
That's a message to Amar'E Stoudemire. The heathen who he so wants to be up in their backside has not kept the Lord's commandments.
Right.
It's not for them to keep. You know what I'm saying? We have. Here in ISUBK, we keep the Lord's commandments. We know what we're supposed to do. Amar'E Stoudemire is too busy worried about himself. Because if he wasn't worried about himself and if he was selfless, he wouldn't be telling his people to support a nation that would not support them. He would be telling his people, if he really cared about his people, he'd be telling his people, hey, we got to watch each other's back. We got to Zephaniah 2:1. Come together. You know what I'm saying? With our own people. Bunk all the other rest of these nations. But Amar'E Stoudemire is not doing that. Amar'E Stoudemire hates black people. Straight up and down, he hates black people. He hates himself. He hates himself. You know what I'm saying? His ruler is that devil and that money. That's who his ruler is. Go ahead and drop that. Give me second address. Second address 2 and 5, Baba Kashah.
Come, sir.
Salakia. Second address 5 and 24. Let's go there. Second address 5 and 24. Salakia. We're gonna show you. We're gonna show you Amar'E Stoudemire and all those that think like him, the Christian church, that the Lord does have a favorite. And don't think you're not gonna hear your Christian pastors asking you soon to put money in the bucket to help Israel. They're going to tell you that Israel is the chosen land, is God's chosen, the holy land, and we need to support them. So put some money in the bucket so we can send it to the Israeli fund. But the Lord's going to tell you that he has a favorite. Go ahead and read that for me.
Come. Second Esdras, chapter 5 and verse 24. And of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen the one pit.
Out of all the lands in the whole world, the Most High loves Israel. Keep going.
Come. And of all the flowers thereof, one lily.
And all the flowers. The Lord doesn't love the daffodil. The Lord doesn't love the rose. You know what I'm saying? The Lord loves the lily. Keep going.
Come. And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river.
The Lord's river is the river of the Jordan River, Salakia. The Lord has a favorite river. Keep going.
Come. And of all the builded cities, thou hast hollowed Zion unto thyself.
Jerusalem is the Lord's city.
That's right.
Keep going.
Come. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove.
A lot of people think, oh, why the Lord's favorite bird must be like the eagle. No, that's the oppressor's bird.
That's right.
You look at all these oppressor nations from Spain to America, you know, they always want to have an eagle that sits up high and swoops down on its prey.
Come.
And you just look at the MO of America. They always want to sit high, right? There's a little sidebar. They always want to sit high. They always up in the stars, space stations, you know, high rises, is because they're used to being in the clefts of the mountains. You know what I'm saying? They want to swoop down on their prey. That's why they got these drones. That's why what they did to the Japanese, even though it doesn't, you know, affect me at all, but what they did to the Japanese and Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when they did it from high above. And isn't that how they got what was the Taliban leader, the tall one? What was his name?
Salamat.
Yeah, Bin Laden, right?
Come, Bin Laden.
How they got him? You know, they use drones in order to find him. So the Lord has a favorite bird, and it's not the eagle, it's not the crane, it's not the flamingo, it's not the penguin, it's the dove. Keep going.
Come. And of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep.
And of all the cattle, it's not a cow, it's not a bull, it's not a goat, it's the sheep. Keep going.
Come. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people.
And of all the multitudes of people, the Most High has chosen one people. And it's not those that are occupying our land today in Israel. Keep reading.
Come. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
And until these people that he loves, the 12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, he has given us a law that is approved of all. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks volumes, because don't think Amar'E Stoudemire hasn't been through some experienced racism from that group, or from even here in the Americas, experienced racism, but he still has a soft spot for the heathen nations that oppressed him. You know what I'm saying? Don't think he hasn't experienced that. That's just brainwashing. Like Azariala said, this brother has known who he was from jump. He was raised up knowing that he is a Jew, that he is a Hebrew Israelite. He's known this. His parents taught him this from Jump Street. But then he gets up under this oppressor and he wants to convert. He wants to convert to something that's nothing, in vain. Vain means for nothing. He's converting to something that means nothing. A disgusting group of people who are getting beat upside the head for oppressing another group of people. But he wants to join us to them. Again, we got to stop messing with these other nations. We got to stop rocking with them, because they don't have our best interests at heart. As soon as they get what they need from us, they dump us and get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? We're left holding the bag, looking crazy. And that's been the case all these years. Everybody we get up under, all these leaders we get up under, want to join us to something else. And people will try to tell you that the NOI is where you need to be. The NOI, Nation of Islam, right, is where you need to be under Farrakhan. But Farrakhan has joined his people to everything. Now they're into Scientology as well. And I remember Farrakhan not too long ago saying that, we're the Israelites. Farrakhan is confusion. Just like all these other black leaders are confusion. You only gonna get the truth and understanding of who you are, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, here in the school of the ISUPK.
That's right.
That's the only place you're gonna get it. Under Commanding General Yohana, that's where you're gonna get it. That's what woke me up. And it's evident. It's practical knowledge you can use in your everyday life, and it makes sense. It makes sense. The Bible didn't make sense to me before. It didn't make any sense to me. Everything from Adam and Eve to somebody loving everybody, and that's just confusion in its own as well. And when I heard that the Most High does have a favorite, and he does love and hate, because you can't have one without the other. That's and right. They try to put the Most High in a small box where he can only love. And then they try to tell you that, well, how are you trying to just say that the Most High, he hates? How you trying to, so you're not going to get the truth anywhere else but here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep promoting the school until I have no breath in my lungs. Come. Go ahead, drop that for me, Baba Shah. And let's get Proverbs 11:21. Proverbs 11:21. Because Amar'E Stoudemire, I have a feeling this brother is going to continue to rock with these heathens as long as he can. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to let them go. He's going to, even when Yahushua return, he probably going to be trying to drag them into hand in hand with them, trying to save them. You got that for me?
Khan, sir.
Go ahead.
Khan. Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Though hand join in hand. You trying to join yourselves to these wicked people. Now, we done read who the wicked are. You trying to join yourself to them. You trying to pull them along as if you're going to save somebody. You can't even save your own self. That's but right. You're going to save somebody. You're going to save another nation instead of saving your own, attempting to save your own people. You know what I'm saying? Read it again from the top.
Come. Your hand join in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished.
The wicked are still going to be punished.
That's right.
They're not going to get away with all this wickedness they've been doing. They've been over there being perverse in the Lord's land, in our land.
Yeah.
They're going to get what they deserve. Recompense is coming upon their heads right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Right now as we speak, them cats is dodging mortars and bombs. They're getting kidnapped. All types of stuff. Like we spoke of earlier, beheaded.
Yeah.
They're not playing over there. The Lord done put the spirit on them cats, man. They came over in what America would call primitive ways. They started this like primitive ways. They came from underground tunnels, from the sea, from the air, and hang gliders. That's primitive. America and Israel could not see this coming. They're expecting that the Palestinians are going to fight them like with technology right now, the same way they would fight. So that's what they're expecting. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, keep reading.
Khan. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. The wicked is definitely going to be punished. And the seed of the righteous, the ones of the seed of the righteous, which is 12 tribes of Israel, we're going to be delivered. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that have salvation. We're the ones that have the promises of the Lord. Not every nation. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop that, Baba Shah. Because, and give me James 1:8. James 1:8, Baba Shah. Because we know Amar'E Stoudemire goes back and forth. You know, anytime some of these celebrities get something happens to them when they hear something, when they find out the truth of who they are and they say something, and then they realize, they start backpedaling and realize, oh, I got to keep this bag, I got to keep this money. So their whole, what they found goes out the window. I mean, how could you even live with yourself knowing that you sold out?
Right.
Amar'E Stoudemire sold out his people
Con.
on such a big scale too. Like, dog, you did this in front of everybody. It's on social media.
Mhm.
These heathen nations are looking at you like you a sellout. Now, not only does he have to look, I see people, the Israelis are coming to his aid, but the Palestinians are upside his head. Black people are upside his head. All these other nations are going upside his head who don't support the Israelis. You know what I'm saying? Now he got to combat that. When he could have just shut his damn mouth and sat back and be a good little house boy. You know what I'm saying? He could have just kept his mouth closed. But no, he felt, oh, I got to make up for what I said on Clubhouse. So let me go ahead and run my mouth and try to appease Master to get back in with his good graces.
Con.
Dog, you done made your money playing ball. Take your money, go sit your long head self down somewhere and enjoy your money and be quiet. Be quiet. Better yet, do something for your people. You done made your money. Do something for your people instead of wanting to help the others. Oprah Winfrey does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these they want to get their money. Steve Harvey does the same thing. Get his money and want to go help Africa. You know what I'm saying? First thing they want to do is go help Africa. Oh, I'm going to adopt you, you little African baby. I'm going to adopt you. Let them Africans take care of themselves. Let the Israelis take care of themselves. Why? And you want to go and mess with them? I wouldn't be surprised if he got on some military gear and went over there and tried to fight. But go ahead and read that for me.
Come with concert. The book of James, chapter 1 and verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
That's Amar'E Stoudemire. He's a double-minded man. He's very unstable. But this is who they want to put in front of us to follow, right? This is who they want to put in front of us to follow, like your Creflo dollars, right? Creflo will tell you one day this, next day tell you that. First they'll tell you, yeah, you only have to keep the 10 Commandments. Next day he want to tell you don't even have to keep the Big 10. That's a double-minded man. He don't know if he coming or going. And you become double-minded when you're serving money. When you serving mammon, you're serving money. And you become double-minded. Because you go wherever the dollar goes. You follow that. And that's what you're getting with Amar'E Stoudemire. You know what I'm saying? Double-minded. But a lot of our people are like that. You know what I'm saying? And we do owe it to our Christian leaders because the Christian leaders are wicked as hell. Our black Christian leaders are wicked as hell. They lead us to destruction every which way because they're all double-minded. You get them in the corner and you start breaking these scriptures down to them and watch them, dance like they on a hot plate because they double-minded. They know that they tell you you're not supposed to keep the laws. That's what they'll tell you. But then when you hit them with Matthew 5 and 17, then they start dancing. And then we'll say, well, you might, you have to, the law's not done away with. But you just said it in your sermon that it is. They put these wicked, double-minded people over us, and we stay too asleep that we can't realize that they're double-minded and wicked. What's time we got? We got 15 minutes. I have to get the rock in here. Salakia. Go ahead. We finished that one?
Come with concert.
All right, Salaki, go ahead and drop that the water. Let's see here. Let me see what I want to get right quick. You know what? While I'm working on this other one, go ahead and get Proverbs 3 and 31 from Baba Shah. Proverbs 3 and 31.
Come.
All right, the water.
Yonder bar, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Again, don't envy the oppressor. Because if you envy the oppressor, look, Amar'E Stoudemire is envying them people over there in Israel right now. Amalek, he's envying them. And what's there to envy when they getting bombs dropped on their head and they getting massacred?
Right.
What's the envy? I mean, you want to envy their money now? You want to envy their status now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to envy. Read it again from the top.
Come. Verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Because the oppressor's ways are not of the Most High God. That's right. We're seeing it over there all the time. We're seeing it everywhere. The oppressor is wicked and nasty to no end. Nasty to no end. We're not to choose any of their ways. We're not to want to be like them. Keep reading, Baba Shah.
Come. For the froward is abomination to the Lord. But his secret, but his secret is with the righteous.
These oppressors, everything they do is an abomination to the Most High God. Everything they do is an abomination. You see the state of America right now. And speaking of double-minded people and how we were talking about the Christian church, back in the day, back in the 90s, even before that, in the 80s and prior to the 80s, it was looked down upon for you to be in the Black Christian church and be of the alphabet community.
Right.
It was looked down upon. But it started changing, especially after they got Obama in office. It started changing. The Christian pastors started accepting it. One reason they were accepting it because they were living that lifestyle and sick of hiding themselves. That's double-minded. Keep reading, Baba Shah.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
Somehow, it seemed like, they went. It went from being shunned upon to them giving the position of the choir director.
Right. Like you can't find a straight choir director.
Come.
You just got to go. You know what I'm saying? It was totally different when I was growing up, and to watch the church change like that. But what do we expect? We know how the church is. Again, just like Amar'E Stoudemire, they're in it for the money. So they're going to do whatever they can to get that money. They're going to say whatever they can to get that money. They're going to twist the scripture in whatever way they can to get that money. Now you hear him saying, oh, well, Sodom and Gomorrah happened because they were trying to, force themselves onto somebody. Not because of their preference, their alphabet community preference, but just because they were trying to force themselves onto somebody. Now, that makes no sense because anybody can read the scripture and see that's a lie.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going for me, Baba Shah.
Come. Verse 33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. What's the house of the wicked right now? Israel is the house of the wicked right now. And the curse of the Lord is in there right now. Getting them. Keep going.
Come. But he blesses the habitation of the just.
All you got to do is get in this truth, get in this body, and your house will be blessed. You don't have to worry about them bombs dropping on top of your head. You don't have to worry about this nuclear, World War III coming dropping on top of your head. I mean, days are going to get dark. And again, just like the scriptures say, don't drop your sword. Don't drop your sword. You have to endure to the end. You know what I'm saying? And let me go on and get one more here. Salakia. 1 second. I think this is what I want. Let's see. Go to Isaiah. Bear with me one moment.
And Salakia Adawan.
Go ahead.
The house of the just. That's the ISUPK.
Damn right. Damn right. Give him a hand. Let me see here. All right. Hey, go ahead and give me Isaiah 13 and 15, Baba Shah.
Come. Book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 15.
Now check this out. This is another warning to Amar'E Stoudemire and Christians that want to join themselves to these heathen nations during these times. Go ahead.
Come. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
You want to join yourselves to these heathen nations, and you're going to be thrust through just like the heathen nation is going to get it. The Lord's not going to take the time to say, okay, look, come on, just let the hand go. And what Chris Tucker saying in Rush Hour? he said, put the blade down and let the bird go. The Lord is not going to plead with you like that. Instead, the Lord is going to say, what? Read it again.
Come. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You could join yourselves to Amar'E Stoudemire and his cause if you want to, but you'll be getting your head blown off as well, just like what's happening over there in Israel now. Keep reading, Bubba Shut.
Come, sir. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
You hear that? Didn't we just bring that up?
Yeah.
About the children over there?
Decapitated.
It says their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Keep going.
Come. Their houses shall be spoiled.
They're running up in these people's houses, ransacking, grabbing kids, grabbing women, grabbing men, spoiling the house, destroying everything up in there, destroying the people. Keep going.
Come. And their wives ravished.
And what?
And their wives ravished.
And their wives ravished. Go ahead and look up ravished for me.
Come, sir. Salaki Adawan, I got you.
Go ahead.
Ravished. To seize and carry off someone by force.
There's another one too. Primitive root, to copulate with, lie, ravish. You know what I'm saying? So also to take by force.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening right now.
That's right.
I don't know if y'all see they run it on the news all the time. They show where they was grabbing that devil and they trying to stuff her and they pulled her out the trunk of the car and put her in the back of the car. But her backside was all bleeding up under her buttocks. You saw that? Did y'all see that?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
You forgot they put the bag over her head.
Put the bag over her head. And I don't know, when I first saw it, I didn't know if she had, went on herself or if that was, blood. I didn't know what that was. I still don't know what that is. But I know that them Palestinians, I can't even say they're not taking any prisoners because they taking prisoners, but they sure are exact. The numbers were like 2,000 earlier today. 2,000 that they were at unalived. They going in. Women being ravished. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine you in your home, you got these cats from another nation kick down your door and ravish your wife in front of you? That is a nightmare.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Heathen on heathen crime. Keep going.
Come. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
They're not in there just going after the money. They're up here getting these people. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
What did who brought that out? Was it also Azariella that brought it out? The whole family line, 4 generations. Their bows, their weapons, also shall dash young men to pieces. And if you look in the street, their bodies are laying in the streets. They're stepping over bodies. Keep going.
Come. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
And they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb. You got a pregnant woman, they're not going to have any pity. And we're seeing that today. We're seeing that. Keep going.
Come. Their eyes shall not spare children.
We already spoke about that, right? Beheading of the children. Dashing these children. I mean, wow. They're going to work. Keep reading.
Come. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
And you look at Babylon, right? America. It's got it all right there. Sodom and Gomorrah. America's gonna get into this as well. We already know they have. They already done They already done sent ships over there, aircraft carriers over there, along with other supporting ships.
Right.
Watch what happens. America is steadily spreading themselves thin.
Right.
They got their hand in the Ukrainian thing. Now they're dealing with this. They're dealing with China. They're dealing with North Korea. They're dealing with Iran. You see the tables getting set. Third World War is on its way.
That's right.
Again, don't drop your sword. Hold your sword. Get counsel if need be. Come on, Israel. We need to rise up. You know what I'm saying? Kwam Yashala. We need to rise up. Don't drop your sword now. We coming to the end. Right. Hang in there. All right. Hey, I'm going to pass the class off to Priest and Officer Napash Kaya to give the security announcements.
Come.
There's ISK security announcements. With ISK start out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come to the school, they will live for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Ma'ashra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10, every penny of increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest born, free or awful, priest not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next Holy Convocation is going to be the Feast of Dedication. It's going to be on the 25th day of the 9th month. It's going to be in the space of 8 days. And the first day will be Thursday, December 7th, sundown. You also can find it in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 to 61. Walking to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start with all black boots, shirt, pad, headband, or scarf. Would that give one person to a teacher? Men Israel, Amar'E Stoudemire, Amar'E, Rock, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Star. Well, I just said in Hebrew, may the Most High in the name of Christ bless you. Y'all on the top, give one curse salute to the Alwakian, the sisters online. Men Israel, Amar'E Stoudemire, Amar'E, Rock, Yahweh Shabbat Eladab Hashem Yahshua. Well, I just said to the sisters, may the Most High in the name of Christ, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all on the top, me hands down, class dismissed.